If you've ever wondered what it's really like to live in Oceanside, well, buckle up because I'm taking you on a driving tour and showing you 6 of the most desirable neighborhoods here. Hi, I'm Jamie. I make videos all about moving to and living in San Diego. So when you're ready to buy or sell a home here, let's chat. All right, let's hit the road. Now, in my opinion, one of the best neighborhoods in Oceanside is going to be Fire Mountain. So Fire Mountain feels a bit more rural. You're gonna find larger lots here, more custom built homes and craftsman style homes. The homes here were built in the 50s and 60s, so a bit older, especially when we're comparing it to other neighborhoods within Oceanside. The prices here are they're gonna average about 1.2. You can find something around 900,000 all the way up to well beyond $2 million. And those are gonna be the ones with the killer ocean views because there is a hilly terrain here. And so you do have opportunities to catch those ocean views and just get those coastal breezes because you're only about 1.5 miles from the coast. It's right off Highway 5 and Highway 78, so very convenient for people that are looking for easy access to get in and out. Shopping-wise, you're right next to the shops at Carlsbad, which has the mall, and also Pacific Coast Plaza is just right on the other side of Highway 78, and you're gonna find all your big box stores there. But given that Fire Mountain is an older neighborhood, you have opportunities to be surrounded by lush, mature trees and landscaping. And because it's older, there's not too many opportunities for newer homes, with the exception of the newly built homes by Cal West. So they just built a collection of 8 single-family homes, and we're gonna go take a look. So these homes are built by Cal West, which is known to be more of a high-end builder. They did a really good job. So this is a collection of 8 single-family homes. They're gonna be about 3,000 square feet, and they're gonna range between 4 to 5 bedrooms. And one unique thing that they did is each of these homes has a rooftop deck because you're gonna get those gorgeous ocean views, sipping some wine at the end of the night, watching the sun go down. So every single one of these homes has that deck. Now, price points here, it's gonna start at 2.4 million. They do have financing options though, where you could potentially get a rate of 4.99. So if you do want more information on these homes, and better yet, how you're able to secure that rate, definitely reach out to me. I'll get you some more info. We don't see too many new homes being built in Fire Mountain, so this is a very unique opportunity. They did a good job. You know, this is a nice view, but up there, I know you're gonna be able to see the Pacific Ocean. And that is an even better view, if I must say so myself. Now, if you're looking for something that's a bit newer and the opportunity to live on one of the best golf courses in the county, then this next spot might just be what you're looking for. So last year I had a client moving out of Temecula, and she wanted a similar feel to what she had in her Temecula home. And this neighborhood is exactly what she was looking for. So Arrowood is a little bit newer, so built in the early 2000s up to the 2010s. And these are going to be larger homes, so think 3,000 square feet. You're gonna average 4 to 5 bedrooms. The main attraction here is its 18-hole championship course at Arrowood. I've played there. I firsthand could say it's a beautiful course. For one, you're just surrounded by mountains, so all these homes here, you get these gorgeous foothills, 360 degrees of foothills. You're a short distance to the coast, so Arrowood's gonna be off of Highway 76. So you're about 10 to 15 miles to the coast. You just take Highway 76 west and you end up there in downtown Oceanside. But this neighborhood gives you more of that family-friendly vibe. There's a community pool. There's tons of parks throughout the community. They do community events as well. So just a great opportunity to kind of get to know your neighbors and your kids, be friends with the other neighborhood kids. That's definitely the vibe that Arrowood has. You know, as I drive through this community, it just feels so nice. There's people out with their families walking, people walking their pets. There's nice wide sidewalks here, which is great, and a lot of walking trails. It just has a very peaceful feeling to it. You're also up on the hill too, so it feels very kind of secluded in its own way. Very peaceful, very quiet, and it's just really nice. It's really, really nice up here. And for people that are working at Camp Pendleton, you're very close to one of its back gates, so it's very convenient to Camp Pendleton as well. So the housing in Arrowood are single family homes. So the median price for a home here is around $1,350,000, although there are opportunities to find something in a lower price point around $1.1 million. Now there is an HOA, it's very low, but your HOA dues go into help maintain the look and feel of the community, because when you drive through here, it's extremely well taken care of, very manicured. It's just very beautiful and very clean. The homes here are stunning. If you're looking for a bigger home, something with a more modern layout, you're definitely gonna find that here. But what's also gorgeous is the golf course, and I have to show you. So let's go check it out. So I've played at Torrey Pines, and don't get me wrong, Torrey Pines is a beautiful course. It's right on the coast. It's hosted past PGA tours. But when I played at Arrowood, it stole the show for me. It's that good of a course. The locals might not like that very much, but in my opinion, Arrowood is #1. Next, let's shift gears to a totally different community, one geared towards active adults who are looking for low maintenance living with all the amenities. So Oceana is a very well-known 55 and up community here in Oceanside. For one, it's huge. So this was a master plan community that was developed between the 60s and the 80s. There's a collection of 12 different communities here with over 2,000 homes, most of them being attached single-family homes. The prices here are gonna range anywhere between $400,000 to about $650,000, with the median being right around $525,000. So each community here is governed by their own HOA. So they all have their own amenities and community events. Okay, so we're at Oceana 3 and we're inside the pool right now. So this one has a lap pool. They have a regular pool, goes up to 3 feet. So it's more like a hangout pool. They have a hot tub and they have pickleball courts, which we all know and love nowadays. But this is just a great place for the residents to come and be able to socialize together. There's also a wood shop here, which is pretty cool. Location-wise, Oceana has it. It's located right off Highway 76, and you're only 5 miles to the coast. So if you're someone that's looking in this price point, you're looking at around $500,000, you want to live in an active retirement community, and you're a hop over to the coast, I highly recommend checking out Oceana. From relaxed and retired to family focused, our next neighborhood is geared towards those that are looking for community, cul-de-sacs, and great value. So Ivy Ranch is going to be another master plan community that was built up in the 90s. There's going to be various subdivisions. Some of them are gated. You find most of the time it's going to be single family homes, but there are opportunities for townhomes here as well. The homes here are a little bit smaller, so they're going to average about 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, but the price does reflect that because the median home price here is right around $1.2 million for a single family home. So I was able to help a couple buy their first property here. They actually relocated from Orange County. They wanted to buy their first home, but their budget didn't really reflect where they lived in Orange County. So I helped them buy down here. They bought an Ivy Ranch. They got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home for under $1 million. So they were so stoked that they were able to find that. And Ivy Ranch is a very clean and nice community. It's definitely geared towards families, I would say, because there's a lot of schools, some of them within walking distance, and there are tons of neighborhood parks as well, and lots of sidewalks. It's very nicely lit up, and there's always people out walking around, walking the dogs, going for a walk with the family after dinner, but it just has that vibe to it. I would generally say that it's safe too, but I will direct you to check out crimegrade.org so you can go ahead and see the stats for yourself. This is Rancho del Oro Community Park. It is a focal point in Ivy Ranch. You have the YMCA here as well. There's some tennis courts in the back. I'm gonna wager there's some pickleball courts there as well. But location-wise, Ivy Ranch is kind of in the center. So it's gonna be south of Highway 78 and north of Oceanside Boulevard. So it does have a very good central location within the city of Oceanside. Now we're headed just south of Ivy Ranch. And in my opinion, this area has the best location for its value. Mira Costa is going to be located right off Highway 78, and it's only about 5 miles to the coast. So it does have a really great location for those that are wanting to be closer to the coast, but maybe have a little bit of a limited budget. Because you can actually buy a single family home here for about $850,000, with the median price being around $1 million. So this is going to be an area that has mostly single family homes. They're mostly going to be ranch style. Not too many opportunities for brand new construction until today, because there is a collection of 16 brand new single family homes, and we're going to go check them out. So this is going to be a collection of 16 new single family homes. These are located off of Rancho del Oro. They are not yet completed. So this is opportunity for you to pick your lot and also pick all of your finishes. So prices right now, they're set around 1.6 million, but there is room to negotiate on that, especially because they're not yet finished. So if you do want any more information on this new community, reach out to me and my team. We will help you. Another cool thing is it's right on top of a hill. So pretty cool location. So I sold a condo here at the end of last year, and they were looking for kind of like their vacation home. They wanted to live near the coast, and they just loved Oceanside. So we toured probably 6 different areas within Oceanside, and we landed in Mira Costa. They loved the community, but more so they loved the condo. So this was actually one of the coolest kind of condominium complexes I've seen. It has a Mediterranean style to it. I'm talking big pillars in the front, you know, the tile roofs, red brick. It was really cool. And it was the Camino del Oro community. Anyway, when I showed them that condo, they said, whatever I have to do to get this condo, please, I want it. And they got in a really great location. And better, they're just really happy because the condo's beautiful and it just has character to it. But yeah, that was in Mira Costa. Now, I know we talked about Arrowood, but there is a country club in Oceanside, and it is located in Mira Costa. We're gonna go check it out. So I have another golf course for you. This is the El Camino Country Club here in Mira Costa. So this was established in 1958, and not only does it have an 18-hole championship golf course, it also has tennis courts, a fitness center, there's dining, there's event spaces, and there's private residences. So if you are looking to buy a home and live on a golf course, this can be a really great option for you. And if you want more information on their memberships, I will leave that for you right here. Now, of course, I saved the trendiest neighborhood for last. We're heading to the coast. South Oceanside has now become like the trendiest place to live in Oceanside. Before, it was lined with auto shops and liquor stores and gas stations. Now it's trendy restaurants, all these really cool cafes, and a ton of local breweries. And we're gonna go stop and check one out now. The vibe in South O is very surfer, beach bum type vibe. And there's a lot of long-term residents. So I'm talking grandparents that willed the house to the family because they refused to sell it, and the family doesn't want to leave because they realize that this place is so special because it does have a very unique vibe to it. So along Coast Highway is where you're gonna find all the trendy restaurants, bars, cafes that weren't here 10 years ago. And one notable place that you have to check out is Wrench and Rodent. It has some of the best sushi that I've ever had. And one thing about South O, I will say, is there isn't necessarily a beach here. So there is ocean access, and if it's low tide, then sure, you could potentially have a beach day. But usually you're gonna have to go to the main beach in Oceanside, which is by the pier, or down in Carlsbad, which I might say, it's right next to Carlsbad too. As you would expect from a beach community, the homes in South O are going to be your beach bungalows, your craftsman style homes, just definitely homes that have more character And they're older too. So you find homes that are built in the 30s and 40s. So prices here typically are averaging $2 million. Of course, they can go up. You have your oceanfront properties, which are going to be in the multiple millions, but you can also score an ocean view condo for, let's say, $800,000. There's a lot of opportunities here for multifamily investing as well as redevelopment. Now, location-wise, South Oceanside is located just south of the Oceanside Pier and north of Carlsbad. So it's really fantastic because you could be close to Carlsbad Village and Carlsbad State Beach. Of course, I'm ending this video at the coast. I am in Oceanside after all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you. And if you would like more information on Oceanside or really anywhere else in the greater San Diego region, know that you can reach out to me, my team, anytime. Call, text, or email us, because we want to help you make a smooth move out to the best of the West when the time is right. And I'm going to leave you the same way I always do, friends, and that is to stay classy. San Diego.